It all began during a beach cleanup in Ghana. Among the waves and the plastic debris, I found something fragile. Broken sea turtle nest. That moment stayed with me. I couldn't just walk away.
Hello, my name is Vansh and I am the LCS Student Hero for NestGuard. So NestGuard is my CAS project and it's all about protecting sea turtle nests along the Ghanaian coast. And it all started one day when I arrived pretty early to a beach cleanup and a local asked me if I wanted to see some sea turtle nests so we didn't disturb them during the beach cleanup. Instead, we were greeted by a sight of completely destroyed sea turtle eggs. And that moment really pushed me to act. So I started researching options and I adapted a design from the Canadian Wildlife Federation and I built 5 fully functional metal mesh protective cages for these turtles. The cages work by protecting the sea turtles as they emerge from the sand and break the sand and also gather safely before they're released. This work interested me because it sat at an intersection of my interests, being science, wildlife, and design. So the 3 major challenges that I faced throughout this project were materials, build quality, and deployment. First of all, one frame failed because of warped wood, and so I had to recheck the build quality of all the frames. I also had to sand and glue the exit holes for the turtles so that it didn't damage them when they were leaving their cage. Many NGOs didn't reply to my emails until finally I reached out to MPS and they were happy to work with us and we were able to deploy the cages at Sea Resort Hatchery. So LCS gave me the tools, mentorship, and support as well as the information I needed to take initiative and begin this project. So the access to the machinery at LCS, the guidance that I had, really helped make this project something bigger than it could have been just by myself. 2 of the biggest skills that I had to use were planning and communication. Planning came most in the form of coordinating deadlines with the deployment team, but also communication with sending out emails and communicating my needs to the LCS Design Lab and anyone else who really was participating in the project. I also learned a lot of technical skills such as sanding, clamping, and cutting wire mesh, just to name a few. The values that really stuck with me throughout this project were empathy and perseverance. So this project taught me how leadership is all about listening to the needs of those around you, but also making sure that the actions you take are contextualized. It showed me how the setbacks that occurred weren't exactly dead ends, but rather opportunities to reflect and do better. It also showed me how it's important to invite other people to accelerate your progress. So I see leadership and service as being able to create designs that can be reused so that the benefits of this project will long outlast me.
Only one